And what I said last night in Belfast is absolutely true, and Kevin Nash can go to hell.
Bring this up, though. I don't know if you guys saw this online today. So last night in Belfast, we were talking about winning the belt WrestleMania 12, and from that you were talking about the Kliq and stuff, and you had mentioned that you'd been offered to be the head of the Kliq. That was something that had happened, and somebody tweeted out about it. They tagged Kevin, and Kevin tweeted back and said, "That's not true. He's trolling you. It never happened." So I just wanted to kind of give you a chance to respond.
You should also mention that Kevin said that I said the Montreal Screwjob was a work.
Yeah,
it was all planned out. And well, it's page 360 of my book. At the very top, I have the whole thing written in there, and it for sure happened. And it was Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash that approached me in Germany about being the head of the Kliq, and that we would all take control of the top matches, and we would decide who worked with who, and we would take control of the whole company and start, like Triple H would wrestle Shawn, and 1, 2, 3 Kid would wrestle. I remember Shawn tell me he would wrestle 1, 2, 3 Kid and Triple H and Razor Ramon. All they were gonna do was work with their friends. They're gonna leave out everybody else in the dressing room, from Owen to Savio Vega and anyone else that deserved from Lex Luger to whoever you can think of, that they would all get bypassed over, and it would be just Shawn's friends and Kevin's friends, and 1, 2, 3 Kid would wrestle Shawn for the belt, and they'd control all the belts, and they'd control who makes the money and who gets paid. And I remember going, I don't want to be part of anything like that. That's not fair to the other wrestlers. And I said, everybody has a chance. If you're good enough to beat me, if someone's good enough to be the champion, then he'll be the champion because he's good enough. And it's, in a sense, wrestling is real that way. If you're really over, you're going to become champion. And I didn't see anybody really being over in as a threat to me, including Shawn. It was like, there's nobody that's going to take my job or take the belt from me just yet. And I didn't want to be part of any Kliq that controls who gets pushed and who makes money and who doesn't. And I still don't think it was fair. and what I said last night in Belfast is absolutely true. And Kevin Nash can go to hell. I'll just say this. I can tell him what day it happened. I can tell him what time it happened. And I can tell him who was there when they said it to me.